Go Rocky, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' party in the club. I don't know. See, thinking about intros, because I gotta think of something that's gonna be like, bang! You guys are in the in the video. Hey, Mary! Right now, I think these types of films are not for me. You can tell it's light-hearted. I think that's the word. A light-hearted type of film where, to be honest, you can kind of predict the ending. I think that's what I struggle with. I need something that's not predictable.
Fair enough.
It's quite obvious. If I'm watching a film, I don't want to know what the ending is, or else. Actually, there's some people out there that want to. My friend, do you know what? My friend, she knows who she is. I'm talking to you. People who like to know the ending before they even bother watching the film. They might not even watch the film. They might just watch a recap. You know who you are. You disgust me. For me, I think it's just too light-hearted, too borderline kids film. Like, I can acknowledge it's a good film. It's got a very good flow to it in terms of like, how did they get here? Because it starts off like he's just in the space shuttle, and then they slowly feed you the flashbacks, which I think those are the bits that I was looking forward to the most when watching the film. Like, just looking for some bit of context. I needed something to tell me like, oh, okay, this is why we're here. This is how we're here. This is why it's important that they're here. It's going for that like charming, whimsical almost type of films. I think I just struggle with those unserious but trying to be too funny. You know when you kind of just go like, I'm not laughing. I'm just like, my chest just goes. That's it. It's fine. I think it's a good enough film. I think it's just above average. I know a lot of people, like I looked at Letterboxd, and oh my god, the amount of people that have rated that film, just rated it in general. There's like 1 million people that have rated it 5 stars. I'm like, 5 stars? It's up to you, innit? This is why I love films. I love reviewing films, because like, hopefully by now I've got a couple people in the comments just giving their opinion. If not, that will build, whatever. But I'm excited for that back and forth, that kind of dialogue about why we like films, why these things don't work, and all that kind of stuff. It's exciting to me. It's yeah.
Aww.
But I think for me, it needed a bit more jeopardy. It needed a bit more, just less predictable. And the fact that it's 2.5 hours, I was thinking to myself, how is this 2.5 hours? Normally I don't. I watched it in the cinema. Normally I do not go to the toilet for films. I cannot stand going to the toilet during the cinema, or just cinema mainly. At home I could do what I want.
Oh, sorry.
It was just one of them ones where I was like, okay, I need a break. There's actually an app that you can. It's like TV Time or something. No, it's not TV Time. That's something else. There's an app where it kind of tells you run pee, where you can actually the best part for you to go to the toilet, essentially. So I did that, and then it gives you like a brief description of what you've missed. I won't lie, what I missed, I think I missed the part where they were all celebrating before they went on the journey, like, because it was meant to be a whole expedition, a bunch of people going. So they were all celebrating, all the actual astronauts, the people who have experience. Oh, I thought there was a spider. There's a Bluetooth symbol on my screen. I genuinely thought there was a spider like above my head. I was about to kill my. But yeah, I think it was just before they were getting on the shuttle, but obviously they all die. But they were all just kind of saying, I guess, just celebrating the fact that they were going off to go and die outside, but saving the planet. Which I kind of would have liked to see. Like, I told you, the flashback bits were the best parts for me. So again, that app, if you want to use it, you can, but you might miss bits that you might like. So use it with caution. I guess it also doesn't help that I don't love space. Like, I don't care for it. You know, like films like, what's the film that I haven't watched, and you're gonna hate this. it looks like a really good film, and I need to watch it. It's Interstellar. I really need to watch that. Yeah, but I think because of that setting, I'm just like, I'll watch it whenever, and I can wait. There's one other film with Ryan Reynolds. I hate that I don't remember these things. Ryan Reynolds died early on in the film. I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal, the rest of the film, with another girl. And then they get sent to space with this alien that's been killing all the people with the astro. Like, that was good because it was like watching Alien, a thing that wants to kill everyone. That's fun. That's like a horror film. It was essentially a horror film. That's what I mean. I need something not that serious, but just a bit more unpredictable. With this one, because I could tell it's kind of catered towards kids. I don't know. Then again, I don't know how they would watch that, because 2.5 hours in this TikTok day and age, how are you staying engaged in that? But maybe it's not for kids, maybe it's just for a certain crowd that likes that type of film. I've got friends that think it's 5-star, and I'm like, are you alright? The flashback parts were the best part for me. I think those are the bits that I was kind of waiting for. But then because I was waiting for it, it was more annoying that it wasn't coming, and you don't get loads of them. But well, you don't get loads of them in comparison to a 2.5 hour film. I think it's even longer than 2.5 hours. I needed those bits to get me through it. Like, don't get me wrong, the relationship that Rocky and Grace form, the bond between those two is nice, and the callbacks that they did throughout, the like fist bumps and how they first met and doing all these weird ways to try and communicate, it is good. I think that part is good, but it doesn't get me the way it might get other people. Maybe that's why people, they see this like, oh, Rocky, I don't know, you're selling a product. You need like well, you don't necessarily need one, but you need like sometimes they need a mascot. They need like something very well, oh no, what's the word? Rememberable. Oh my god, that's not a word. Something that you can see and be like, oh, okay, I associate it with that. Like just a mascot. Fucking hell. Don't get me wrong, I like The Mandalorian, and Grogu is the cutest thing ever. I would get like I've got a poster actually on the other side. I wish I could show you, and the fact that he wasn't actually being brave, and they were all telling him, oh yeah, Rocky even said like, oh, you're brave, you're whatever. He's not brave. I like that because that's a plot twist that I wasn't really. I think throughout. I'm trying to give it a bit too much credit. I liked it. I could sort of see it coming, that he wasn't this brave guy that was just willing to go and die out there. But especially because you see him in the school teaching, you don't get that sense that he's this guy that's willing to just drop his life, or even go back to that life of being a scientist or being this expert in this field. It's like he's very happy where he is. We needed that thing to just say, no, he was actually forced, and he was actually just squirming around in this room. You need to get injected to get shoved on that spaceship. So realistically, they could have just done it as, I don't know, he's going to space because he wants to do it to save the humanity, but then that wouldn't have made sense for his character. So yeah, these are the things that scriptwriters do that are impressive, and I'm like, well done. Because if you had just said that he's going there to save the world, like, one, I wouldn't have bought it, and two, it would have been boring. You wouldn't have had that twist at the end. You wouldn't have had that like shock factor of like, oh, they actually drugged him and shoved him on the spaceship. But throughout, I was just a bit more like, okay, let's just get to the end because I know what's gonna happen. I know there was a bit that got me where he was in the pilot seat and then got knocked himself out, but then Rocky saved him. I was thinking Rocky would die because of saving him, and that probably would have given me more sympathy. Maybe it would have bumped up my rating. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, it was interesting. I think, yeah, Grace kind of scrambling to keep him alive, that makes sense, how they bonded, and then Rocky just turns up alive. I don't know, I think the fact that no one died, the fact that it all ended nice, and the fact that it all ended oh, everyone's saved, and he can actually go back home. He's not stranded on that planet. He can actually go back home whenever he feels like it. But he seems to have found a purpose, multiple purposes. Saved the Earth and is now teaching rocks. I get it. Maybe I'm a bit cynical. I think I do come across a bit cynical, but it's just not my type of film. It's funny, like you know, you kind of have flashbacks to the film, but I remember not feeling the intensity that the scene was showing. So like, maybe they're going out of orbit when they went on a planet to go and get these things that might help their planet, respective planets. It was, you know, science talk, jargon. Though it was funny when he was working with the security guard. It's the guy that's in The Bear, my boy. What's his name? Marcus in The Bear. Oh, I can't wait for The Bear. Probably for the final season right now. But yeah, that was quite funny, and that was like a couple of minutes at the beginning of the film. So I think that's the point. It didn't sell me on, oh, I should be scared about these people. The jeopardy. There's no jeopardy. It's nothing. Yeah, I just need that element of a film. I don't need a mascot to make me feel, oh, they're so cute and their relationship's cute. Yeah, I'm cynical. I just heard myself and I actually meant that. Like, that, yeah, I'm cynical as fuck. My God. Is this cynical or is it heartless? No, it's not heartless. No, I'm not heartless. Fucking hell. No. Let me give myself some credit. I'm not heartless. Jesus. I think towards the beginning of the film, it's funny. I don't know how to go about these criticisms because I don't know if it's the cinema that I was in, but the audio was a bit low at the beginning and towards the middle. Like I kind of had to really like focus in and hear what they were saying. It wasn't terrible, but it was noticeable. So technically that's not good. It shouldn't be noticeable with audio and stuff like that. You should get that right. Like I did, because I got a new microphone. I don't know if it makes a difference or if you guys can even tell. The last 2 videos I recorded this and what did I just record? Oh my God. What did I just record? Waste Man. As you can tell, I'm wearing the same stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That could have easily been cinema problem, but then throughout the rest of the film, I could hear everything clearly. So weird. I don't know. Audio was never my thing, so I don't really know how to discredit them for that. But it's not something that should happen. So there's that. I keep looking. You might notice it in other films, in other videos I do. I keep looking this way and it's a white wall of someone's house. Like it's just the outside of someone's house. And because it's so sunny, there's so much reflection coming back at me and I keep staring at it and it's hurting my eyes. What is wrong with me? I feel like I should be wearing sunglasses. Do you know what? For the last minute of this, or however long, I'm wearing these. I don't know if I can wear these. My eyes hurt. Right, so I think the really like impressive part was, because I haven't watched Ryan Gosling much, and I need to watch. There's one film where he's like a stunt man or something like that, and he's just seeming a bit goofy. And I think with this film as well, he was definitely he played that goofball personality very well. I don't know if you guys agree. Like I think he played like he was just a really good, like just a goofball. Even though he's very smart, like clearly no one else on the planet had his knowledge or level of intelligence to pick out this is why we need to go here and there and pick this thing to save our son. And for him to basically act by himself in most of the scenes, it's very impressive. I think without him, you don't get a cohesive film. If he's not playing it well or playing it believably, then you're just not gonna watch it. I look so funny on the camera. I look dumb as fuck. This has kind of made me respect him a lot more because I didn't have anything else to go off of. I don't think I've watched any film of his. I need to watch The Grey Man. Is it The Grey Man? I think it's called The Grey Man. Because that looks a bit more serious, a bit more action, thriller. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10 really. it's serviceable. It's a serviceable film. I enjoyed it to an extent, shall we say. I hope I am sending these videos out quickly, because I aim to get them out weekly. I need to take these glasses off, don't I? I aim to get them out weekly. Obviously the backlog is crazy. I think this should be my 6th video or something like that. But yeah, you might see this, like, recording this May 25th, you might see this in September at this rate. But hopefully not. But yeah, cool. Let me know, comments, all that stuff. If you like it, subscribe. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Do what you want.